Hey everyone, I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
And welcome back to another color class. In today's color class, we are looking at a couple looks we saw at the Cannes Film Festival that we wanted to show you because some of them are absolutely gorgeous and some I think you would be able to figure out what adjustments could have been made to really make that celebrity look just absolutely stunning.
Her best.
They still looked amazing, but a few changes I think could have been made to adjust some of these dresses. But starting off with one of my favorites. I mean, Hunter Schafer in this gown, you never see this color. I feel like we never see soft seasons like summers step out in soft, beautiful colors like this.
It is rare. I know that this is color class and not silhouette class, but I do have to just throw in here that I love the silhouette of this dress. It's
It is
absolutely
so
lovely.
The texture of this dress is beautiful. The color of this dress, her jewelry, look how stunning. Even the makeup was soft. It was lightly done. Her hair was pulled back, but you could still see the soft, what is that, a blonde ash?
Yeah, kind of a pale ash blonde.
Right, her skin tone.
She's very cool.
Right, her skin tone looks so good. This color, I just had to put this one out here, and I could make an entire video of just this dress, this color, everything about it being perfection. Because it looked so good on her and the color was just perfect and we never get to see things like this.
And our goal with Color Class is that every one of you, all of our subscribers, will have the knowledge that every choice you make will come off this way. I mean, someone put her in this dress. And with other celebrities at events like this, you see people in dresses that are not their most flattering.
Right.
And our goal is that every one of you guys will be able to make choices that have you looking this good every day.
Like, can you imagine if she showed up in a black dress? Like how washed out she would look, how washed out her skin tone would look. It would not be as flattering as this blue. It's so stunning. It was just absolute perfection. Her eye color even looks stunning in this color. Oh, it was just a phenomenal choice. Even the accessories, everything about it was perfect. So best dress, best color analysis. We need an award that is like, here, our favorite color analysis award. We need to figure out a title for that.
Help us think of a name for that where we can.
Like a badge that we can pop up.
Yeah.
That's just best colors. I don't know. We'll think of something. We need your help.
Perfect palette.
I feel like that's so used.
I know it is. It's overdone.
All right, we'll
think of something.
Right, come on, in the comments. We know you got this. All right, next up, Demi Moore. Didn't Demi Moore? She was the one wearing the one that we said looked like the moth at the Met Gala.
Yes,
she would look beautiful in that. It was so high contrast. It looked great. Now this color would have been perfect if the dress was just red. If it was just that color, it would have been perfect. But this pattern is lightening it so
yeah, it's
much.
Basically when you get a pattern on a color, on a field of color, what happens is the eye tends to merge those together and make a blend.
Right.
And the blend that we're seeing here is more of a corally, deep corally color. And she needs pure, deep, just intense. There you go. Color. And by choosing this pattern, it just really kind of. Now, I don't mind like a red on red if, for example, is it a poppy, whatever that is. If that were done as a red on red, it would have been so much better for her coloring. Than having these patches of white.
Right. I think the white is just softening the entire dress, making it more of a mid-tone instead of a high contrast. So there's something going on there that's just softening that look and not giving the contrast she needs. Because remember, we're trying to build the frame around her face. So she has the black hair building the frame around, but when she gets to the dress, it kind of just
falls off.
Right. There's not high enough contrast to build the entire frame towards the bottom. So we're not looking at her face instantly when we look at this photo.
And we've often told you guys that if you're in a color that's not quite your right color, if it's a low cut enough dress, you can get away with it because you'll have that horizontal line across just above your bust that will finish out your frame in your own skin tone. This dress fights that. It wants to poke up into the frame as the wrong color, and so it doesn't really do what we want clothing to do, which is complete your frame.
Right. So just slightly off. This dress did, it would have been perfect if it was all red. Like if it was just all that saturated red color, would have been stunning.
Here's a fun exercise. As you're looking at your screen, your computer screen, your television screen, your phone screen, whatever, hold your thumb up in front of your face over the dress and look at her against the background.
Gorgeous. Yeah, she looks
Case
amazing.
in point.
Mm-hmm. All right, so next time I'm just going to hold my thumb over the dress and it will look amazing.
There you go.
All right, our next up.
Sarah was very careful to choose the primary palette.
So now we're moving on to yellowish green. Very citrusy.
Citrusy.
We're pretending this is yellow, okay, guys?
Yeah, it's a little on the lemon lime side.
On our model, the red hair, the red eyebrows, the delicate skin tone. It does look like she has some freckles, but this citrus color. Now, right, we love warm yellows on warm girls, but this is a cool yellow on a very warm woman. So what is happening?
It's almost chartreuse. Is that the greenish I'm
No,
thinking?
because that would have been, if it was warmer, it would have looked good on her. I feel like chartreuse is usually a bit warmer.
Yeah, it's a very strange color.
This is very citrus. This is like when right in between a lime and a lemon. It's just right in there.
Or an unripe lemon.
An unripe lemon. That's what it is. It's an unripe lemon.
Yes.
And the color is just not doing amazing things for the skin tone.
And if you really want to test that, look at her back. Look at the skin of her back.
Right.
And the dress. Now, what happens there? Is there any harmony? No.
Oh, it's just... it's definitely arriving. So the designer dressed this person for the dress to arrive. The dress is arriving way before she is. And maybe it was done on purpose. And even the jewelry is like bright yellow.
Yeah, like canary diamonds. But, that wouldn't have been so disturbing to me because that kind of has a softness to it that if it kind of melded into some other color, then she would be much better off. Now, you did something very clever here, Sarah, and that is you showed this dress from its runway debut.
Yes, take a look at what it looks like on the runway. And it happens to be on a model with a very blue-based skin tone, which is cooler skin tone.
And I think this works. I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful because there's so much disparity between her skin tone and the color that neither of them are trying to bounce off of each other and compete.
Right.
But her skin, the actress, what is her name? Do you know?
I don't know.
The celebrity, her skin tone is not different enough from the tone of the dress that works together. They're just competing with each other and one makes the other look worse. And that's the last thing you ever want to do in terms of choosing a color.
Now zooming in, look at her brows. Look how yellow her brows are going because of this dress. Obviously, she has red hair. So we know her brows should be leaning warmer if she was wearing a warmer dress. But look at the reflection that's happening from this yellow dress. It's turning her brows yellow. Literally
also,
yellow.
looking at her, look at her chin line.
Yeah.
Do you see the dress
right
all
here.
along, the reflection of the dress all along? This is in the middle photo, all along her chin line on the right-hand side and down her neck. So on one side of her face, she looks like she has a regular skin tone. And on the right side of her face, it looks yellow, almost like jaundice.
Right. This is reflecting, I guess the material of the dress is reflecting so much light back onto somebody who is warm. So now you have these competing colors of a very cool yellow versus a very warm person. And it's just not reflecting well at all.
Yes, because with the middle photo, if I couldn't see the bun on the back of her head, with that middle photo, if that bun were gone, I would be hard pressed to call her warm.
It takes every bit of saturation she has to complement her warm hair, her warm tones, everything all together. It just takes it all out and tries to shift her cool. We know that's going to happen. When you wear something cool, it's going to try to shift you cool. And that's exactly what's happening here. I would just have loved to see this on somebody who was cooler. And I also would have loved to see her in something warm, especially being a redhead like myself. But
beautiful.
It did not set right in this dress. Next, Heidi Klum. She wore a very deep red dress. And I felt like it was dragging her down. It just felt like it was pulling deep when Heidi Klum has such light hair right now.
Well, and you can tell that she worked really hard to make her eye makeup intense enough to pull this off.
Right.
But if you're ever wondering whether a color looks good on your skin, think of the word pasty. Now, Heidi Klum is absolutely beautiful. But if you look at where the skin meets this, and this dress is absolutely beautiful. The color is spectacular. But if you look where the skin meets the dress, what you see is something that looks almost clay-like. Like it's pasty. It's colorless. And this is not a woman who is colorless.
I think it would have been better if she was going to wear this dress. I think going deeper would have been her best option. So creating a little bit more contrast with her eyebrows, her hair, her lip color.
I also think warmer and softer could have done kind of a similar thing for her.
Right.
Also.
Well, that's just, we're going in
her actual palette. Yes.
Right. There's two whole ways to do this. Change her and change the dress at the end of the day.
And you know what? Given how deep the shoulder line of this dress is, and it could have been black and looked better. Yeah,
that's true, because she does have the roots, but the brows are so light. Yeah, I think the eye makeup
that's a makeup mistake, because
I think the eye makeup is really, because it is so deep as well, it's pulling. So now we have soft, deep, soft lip.
Oh, don't forget the root.
Oh, yeah. So you got the deep, and then you got the light hair, deep root, light eyebrows, deep eyes, light lip, light skin tone, deep dress. So there's just so many different competing factors going on that it's just pulling all different directions in this look. There is no harmony created.
Well, I put on my foundation, and I forgot to put my brows on, forgot to put my lips on. It's just not good.
And then, speaking of red dresses, Selena Gomez, she showed up in the most gorgeous dresses.
Multiple beautiful dresses.
Look how stunning this red color looks on her. Now, why can Selena Gomez pull off a richer red?
Color intensity in her personal palette.
Look at that. And her makeup is kind of similar, except like she has a darker eye makeup, medium tone lip, but look at that. She has the contrast. She has the hair contrast, the eyebrows, the eyes, and she went deeper on the lip, and she looks stunning in it.
Now I'm going to throw something out there, and I know that you guys that you're going to jump on me about this, but I don't like diamonds like this in this setting. I think she would have been much better off with Baroque pearls or something that picked up that creamy or the white in her dress.
Oh, you're talking the dress on the left.
Yes, so, I moved back.
Okay, so we're talking dress on the left.
It just, to me, diamonds like this, unless they're sparkling like crazy, and sometimes they don't, they look gray. And if you incorporate, like I think about some of like Princess Diana's tiara, the one that had the big Baroque pearls in it. Because it's got so much white in it, I think it would have been a better complement to this dress, it bringing the white up to that line up around her neck. Now, I'm not saying, she would have had to scrap all of her diamonds, but I think she needed something like pearls to kind of pull, and they could have been big and gorgeous and just inset somewhere in those diamonds, so it just didn't look so gray.
So something a little bit creamier is what you're saying.
Yeah, just whiter.
I'm also
pure white.
noticing the lip. I would have liked to see a little bit more lip or blue based. So something cooler. I feel like this is a little bit warm, blending with her skin tone a little bit too much.
It just looks like her lips.
Yeah.
Now, they say in Paris that the perfect lip color for you can see it when you look in the mirror by pulling your lip down and looking at the color inside your lip and matching that color on your mouth. That at the very least, your lip color should be that intense. It should never be lighter or paler or less intense than what you see pulling down your lip and looking at the inside of your lip.
The lip color on the left does look a little chalky.
Yeah,
almost.
It looks less intense.
She still looks stunning, though.
Yeah, of course.
She had the
she's
contrast.
beautiful.
She created dresses to really build off the contrast. Looked stunning doing it. So I just want to make sure you guys got to see these two looks because I was blown away when I saw how stunning she looked. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to come and learn color analysis with us, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. That really helps our YouTube channel out. We would love to have you. Lastly, I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another color class, and we'll see you in our next video.